Hey, Robgillt, Capetownspares. Hope you guys are all doing well. And I want to talk to you a little bit about body parts today, lights, things like that. We've got all of those in the store. What is it all about? I mean, why do we need these things on a car? Let's get to it. So, yeah, body parts, lights, things for cars. We all need them. You know, back in the day, Model T Ford actually started out with lights that had sort of candles and what do they call them? I don't even know what they're called, but something completely out of this world. Not a headlight. Can you imagine driving down the road at speed with candles looking at where you're going? So yeah, no, that's how it was. And the backlights had little candles in them. It was like really cool. That was how things started out. I mean, it's a bit like we'll talk about suspension as well. I mean, it kind of started out kind of odd as well. Look, cars came from the horse and carriage. So when we had horse and carriages, we really didn't need much in the way of light. You could probably carry a little lantern around and off you went. But with a car, you had your hands on the steering wheel and changing gears. And let me tell you, changing gears back in those days wasn't quite as easy as it is now. They didn't have automatics either, like we got now. Well, totally different scenario. But headlights, yeah, you need headlights, you need tail lights, and you need tail lights so that people can see you stopping. You need indicators so people can see which way you're going. I know in the beginning they invented hand signals. I remember when I went for my first bike license and I had to do hand signals. I was like, okay, now I'm going to do hand signals. I got to hold the handlebars. I got to make sure I don't fall off the bike. I got to make sure I look good. You know how you got to do all these things. It's ridiculous actually that you still got to do hand signals. But yeah, hand signals are a big thing. That's part of the whole deal. But indicators on the car are really important. I know some certain manufacturers, when people are driving them, they don't need them. But yeah, you should use them so that people can see what you're intending to do and which way you're intending to go or overtake or whatever the case. And brake lights, super important. You know that if your brake lights are not working, the person behind you loses distance so fast it's unbelievable and they'll just crash into you because it's the first alert for them to start stopping, and if they don't see it, they'll just crash into you. So that's a really important thing. But with that on the site, we've got some wonderful brake lights available. If you happen to crack yours, break yours, whatever the case, they're there. Headlights, some fancy ones. The LED's the big thing these days. Everyone's into LED fancy stuff. It looks brilliant, really nice. And look, if you need doors, panels, anything like that, yeah, give us a shout. Let us know. We might not have it all. I don't keep it all in the warehouse, but if you need it, we can always organize it if you get it. But it's not always available aftermarket. A lot of the time, it's only available from the dealership. So the new stuff might only be available from the dealer in the first place. But some of the cars that have got a few years on them, we're happy to get something for you. And aftermarket parts are probably a lot cheaper and pretty much original. It's the same thing. And the nice thing is, like all these new LED things and flashy stuff and whatnot, you can actually get aftermarket. That's actually very cool. So that's the kind of thing we're looking at. If you're interested, give us a shout. So yeah, the website's down there in the description. That's what it's all about. It's all about cars. It's all about parts. So with that, pop down to the old like button, take it out for dinner, and give it a smack. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and comment and let us know what you think. Don't forget, like the Facebook page and follow me on Instagram as well. So with that, till next time guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.